Let's now take you to Enugu State, where we're still talking politics. The 2023 governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Enugu State, Chijioke Edeoga, has returned to the People's Democratic Party. The leadership of the PDP in the state earlier in the year met with Mr. Edeoga to reconcile and bring him back to the party. The governorship candidate says he will rededicate himself to the PDP and join hands with Governor Mbah to move the state to an enviable height.
So in a nutshell, why we're here is to receive our brother, who has been our member all the while, but for a short while he left us. Welcome him back to where he actually belongs, because PDP is the place to be. PDP is a new state, and the new state is a PDP.
I want to start, first of all, by thanking Governor of Enugu State, Dr. TVC Mbah. I appreciate that what has happened today cannot even be conceived without active involvement.
We also value the inclusion of Edeoga, given the fact that he did well with the Labour Party. But, you know, in politics, what people yearn for, what the masses are looking for, is good governance. So that good governance, the governor has returned to the people in good faith.
For me, I would say it was long expected, considering the conciliatory spirit of our amiable and capable governor, Dr. TVC Mbah. From day one, he has shown that politics should not be a game of bitterness, that after politics you have governance.
Vice Chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Enugu State, Steve Orura, joins me now for more updates. Good to have you join us, Mr. Orura. Leaders of your party pleaded with Chijioke Edeoga to return to the PDP. Why did you take that step for an individual who left your party after failing to secure the party's governorship ticket?
Well, to start with, I am Steve Orura, the Deputy Chairman of the party in Enugu. And to answer your question, strength, the spirit of togetherness, the spirit of oneness, you know, inspiring the leadership of the state, you know, exemplified by the governor himself, are the reasons behind that particular move. So there's a sense of inclusivity that is dominating the atmosphere here. And we felt, knowing that Chijioke Edeoga had benefited so much, and as an experienced politician, who God has also bequeathed opportunities to over the years, through the auspices of the party, the PDP, we needed to call him back to join us. If the governor is popular, and as they know, because of the exquisite and sublime way of his administration, and given that the blistering performances and scintillating performances of the governor, have combined to attract support, vociferous support for him, we have no choice. We can assume that he has 99.9% support of the people. But with Honorable Chijioke Edeoga's inclusion, at least we'll be short of an extra 1 point. So we need everybody. The umbrella of the PDP is so vast that it can accommodate the entirety of the state.
I hear you, Mr. Orura, but now that he's back in the PDP, how do you hope to maintain a united front such that no member of your party feels sidelined?
Well, Section 8, subsection 17 of the party clearly states that anybody who returns back to the party will go back to the queue. So he hasn't come to displace anybody. He's in a vantage position to aspire and join everybody in the business of rebuilding the nation, rebuilding the state particularly, and not fighting for positions. So he's coming, he's in tandem with the togetherness that we crave for in the state. He hasn't come to scuttle what the state is doing. What he has rather come to do is to provide, support to the governor, to give him the footing to continue to propel. Because the essence of governance among states is to, provide dividends of democracy on the doorsteps of ordinary people. And that's the essence of government. So our governor is not interested in anything less than unifying the people through the instrumentality of productivity, through the instrumentality of extraordinary performances, and is beginning to dismantle inequalities through massive and unprecedented infrastructural development, and of course, through the exponential economic growth. So that's what it's doing. And I feel strongly that united Enugu can even be better.
I hear you, Mr. Rura. During the 2023 general election, your party led the Labour Party with only about 3,000 votes, polling 160,895 against the Labour Party's 157,552. What are you doing to retain confidence of Enugu residents?
Well, the truth is that I need to take you back a little so that you can understand the import of that result you saw. Given that the South had taken power through Obasanjo in 1999, and power shifted to the North, and it came back to the South again, and went to the South-South, from Southwest to South-South, the next turn was ordinarily, commonsensically, going to come to the Southeast. And when it didn't happen, naturally, the Southeasterners and people of Igbo extraction felt bad. And again, a certain son of Igbo land called Peter Obi was preaching certain kind of leadership that resonated so much with the ordinary Nigerians. And that was the beginning and end of Labour Party. So Labour Party has no footing in Enugu. It was a means of ventilating frustration against the national government that was not performing, in line with the idea of protecting the Southeast. And nothing paints as disequilibrium. Nothing paints as, being sidelined in politics. So there should be no room for ethnic chauvinism, religious bigotry, sectionalism in politics. And what we saw was just a mere reaction. But today, because of the quality of the governor we have, remember that even the Labour Party had more national, victories in terms of the election. But when it came to the gubernatorial, Enugu people reverted back to voting for their governor because of the kind of, ideological teachings that he gave preceding that election. And the people came and strongly supported him. They gave him, unimaginable support. The church, the people, the citizenry. And today, what has happened? He has surpassed the expectations. The governor is in a haste to deliver, the yearnings of the masses. And we live in a society where there's the yawning disparity, the yawning gap, the yawning chasm between the rich and the poor.
All right, Mr.
So the masses are looking for...
We can go on and on, Mr. Rura, about this, but just a little more than 2 years' time when Enugu residents will go to the polls, we'll see what happens then. Enugu State PDP Vice Chairman Steve Rura, thank you very much for your time on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much. May God bless you. I insist I'm the Deputy Chairman and not the Vice.
Still ahead on TVC.